it went great until it didn't. And what I mean by that is, so I mean the car is great, car runs fine, car is, you know, good. Interior, I think they did clean it a little bit, not much though. It still definitely needs like a good clean, but whatever. Unfortunately, there are, I wonder if I can show you this. There are several dents and scratches that are, it's just unacceptable. So here's the first one. This is the big one. This one, I know I should have, it wouldn't have mattered. It wouldn't have mattered if I would have looked at it right then and there or not, because I had already finalized my loan. I'd already finalized my loan. Why am I peeking? Damn. I'd already This one, I know I should have, it wouldn't have mattered. Whatever, I'm peeking a little bit, that's fine. And what I was saying, it wouldn't have mattered if I would have right then and there said, hey, this, I don't think this dent was pictured in the whatever listing, because I had already finalized the loan. I had already, put on the lien had already gone through. The bank thinks, okay, we own this red 2016 Mazda Miata, and it's this VIN number, it has this mileage. So it wouldn't have really changed anything, but I already finalized the loan. But yeah. So this is the big one, and this just looks like straight up, I don't even know how this happened. I mean, I guess the car is pretty low, so it didn't, so this isn't unheard of for it to be like, I don't know how it happened. I really don't know how. I didn't do it, that's for sure. I don't even know. I don't get it. This is the second one. Also this like bumper's misaligned. I don't care that much. And then that's, you can really see it right there. Like, that's a good sized ding. That's just some more photos. Like this one you can't see that much, but it's still there, Then this is a scratch on the front fender. There, you can see it again. So, like, I get it, right? No, I don't get it. I don't know what I was trying to say there. It's really dumb. I hate these car shipping companies because they suck. They suck huge nuts. And yeah, I hate it. I'm honestly probably blaming it all on them. Okay, they probably didn't notice the ones. There's also a few on the hood and like that scratch. They just didn't notice, but it was really funny. The first person that I talked to on the phone when I called them last night, when I actually realized it, she went, oh, well, I'm just gonna be honest with you. It's a used car, and if you're not, every used car is gonna have some dents and some scratches. If you're not okay with that, then I would really recommend buying new. Okay, number one, shut up, bitch. Why did that trigger Google? Number two, you claim to have this rigorous 150-point inspection for your cars, and you're telling me, oh, well, it's impossible for them to list everything on the site. You're telling me it's impossible to notice a giant gash in the rear bumper, or in the rear quarter panel technically. You're telling me that you can't, it's too hard to take a picture and press upload to the website? I don't even know why she said that, because it doesn't matter. Was she trying to persuade me not to return the car? Like, you can just return the car for no reason. If you just don't like, I don't like the tires on this one, you can just return it. They don't care. They don't. That's the point of this. That's the rule. Is you can return it for whatever fucking reason. It's supposed to be, if you don't like it 100%, you can just, okay. But yeah, so okay, am I gonna give away any personal information here? Probably. So, here's the one that I bought. I mean, I really like the car though. Like, okay, I don't like the specific car. I like the model. I like the Miata. No prize. But I mean, yeah, you can even, oh shit, wait. It was. Well, it's not like it really matters. That's really funny. I think you can actually see it. Yeah. How did they miss that? What? You can actually see it. I really wish these 360 photos were better. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you can zoom in all you like, but it doesn't really help you. Yeah, it was there. So they're just fucking stupid and full of shit. It's right there. Oh, if you zoom into it, it gives you a little more resolution. Fucking Carvana, dude. What fucking liars. Like, you always know that they're lying about the inspection process. They're just fucking looking at it and barely driving it and then just going, hey, okay, that's fine. I wonder if you can see. That's gonna be too hard to see. There's not enough resolution, I don't think. I mean, that's just a failure in inspection process. And oh well, they can only list up to 5 things. Well, you only listed 3. So, and the thing that doesn't make sense too is, how the hell do they inspect the car enough to where they find tiny little shit like that? Okay, this is pretty noticeable. It's along the whole hood. Or, like, you can't even see this scratch in this picture. It's very difficult to see. It's not difficult to see in real life, but it's a very small little scratch. I don't know how you can inspect a car to that extent where you can see that, but somehow you don't fucking see this? Huh? So anyways, here's the new one. This is a sick fucking deal, by the way. Okay, it's not that good of a deal. Actually, it is a pretty good deal. This is a ND2 Brembo Recaro BBS package. It does have more miles. 28,000 versus 42,887. But like, this one's honestly kind of, I don't know. Whoever owned this car was not very careful. This car has more dents than I think any car that I've ever owned. And up until now, I'm excluding my STI. Let's just forget that the STI exists for a second. Excluding that car, like, oops. Excluding that car, the most expensive car I had bought up until this, Miata, was 5,000, 4,000, I don't remember. Like 4,000. What should I pay for my Focus? I think it was like 4,600. I don't know. It was like 4,600 to $5,000. And that Focus only had like 1 dent. It did have some paint flaking because it's fucking old. There's a 20 something year old car. But yeah, it's like this. I don't know. I don't know how do you get this amount of dents and scratches in 8 years when the car only has fucking 28,000 miles. There's tons of little dents all over on this side of the hood. I don't even know what hit. Because it almost feels like they're too far up to be rock chips because they're right around here. But like, what could, I don't know, did like a squirrel fucking step? I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to me. It doesn't make any sense. All over on this side of the hood. I don't even know what hit. Yeah, doesn't make any sense. Whoops, I just fucked all that up. But yeah, I did not really get it. So, like I was saying, here's the second one. And I was looking on just nationwide shipping type thing just to see if there was anyone that was sort of similar to this. And there really isn't. There are a few that have accidents reported, so it's not really a fair comparison. This one does not. And see, like this, you can't even, like, if I fucking wanted to, like, these are not, this 360 thing is not very good. I wish they would just fucking take pictures of the, listen, I get it. It's easier to just throw the car on the 360 thing and then just go, haha, let's just, like, what is that? Is that dirt? Oh, that's the, like, I couldn't even tell that that was the fucking tow hook thing. The only thing that's kind of weird about this car was it was the first owner. It was titled as a fleet vehicle. Kind of weird, but yeah, 22K. I love these BBS wheels, man. I love these. I'm gonna curb them so quickly. I'm really bad at that. I always fucking curb the shit out of my wheels. But if I just get some blind spot mirrors, I'll be fine. So, things that this car has over this car. Number one, Brembo BBS Recaro package, which is already a huge thing. You get obviously these Brembo brakes. Like I said, I just love these BBS wheels. I think they're fucking like perfect. Perfect. I don't think there's any better wheel. I think honestly, the ND is kind of a hard car to get wheels that look nice on it. I just think that the car is very small, and I think a lot of wheels make they look too big. I don't know, but these are like perfect. I fucking love the way these look. And obviously, so you got the Recaros, which the Recaros. There's the flex. There's the flex. I honestly don't think they're really. Maybe they're a little more comfortable. I honestly don't think I have a huge issue with the current seats, but whatever. Yeah. It also has, part of that is the appearance package. You have the full splitter instead of this sort of like small one. You get the full splitter, you get these side skirts, which this one does not, and then you get the little itty bitty trunk spoiler, which looks good too. The white and the black, this whole thing is white black theme. You got the black mirror caps. I think someone smoked these out, which look tasteful. Tasteful. I'll allow it. I'll allow it. Obviously you got black wheels, the black body kit, and then the black top. It looks really good. I think I do prefer, yeah, the wheels alone. The interior looks nicer, honestly. I don't know. I think the interior on the current car the current Miata I have just needs a bit of a wash. But this one doesn't look nearly as dirty, which can say a lot about how the car was used and maintained. I don't know if this is a stock steering wheel or what, but I like it. It's like the stock shape, but it's got the noon marker and stuff. This car technically it comes with it was optioned with the cargo thing and the fucking all weather floor mats, which is nice. You have this Alcantara shift boot and this Alcantara parking brake cover, which I don't think was stock because it's kind of coming off, but whatever, you just fix that. Some weird shit. I don't know what the fuck that is. I think it might only have one key. That kind of sucks, but who cares? Like, there's not a lot of scratching or wear on the buttons, which makes sense. That's how it fucking should be. It's only a 2019. I don't know how this one has so much wear on it. It's also a club, which means you get the limited slip differential, which this one does not have, which is good. It doesn't make a huge difference, but if I ever wanted to take it to autocross or something, good. Obviously, the big thing too is it's a 2019. It's an ND2. Like, ND2s go for a lot more money. A lot. Usually. They made the pistons lighter. They increased the size of the intake valves and the exhaust valves. It might have been only the intake valves. I don't know. I think it was all valves though. And they made it rev to 7,500. So it is generally agreed upon this is probably the engine that they wanted to build in the first place for the 2-liter, but at the time, the 1.5-liter that was in Japan and some European markets that got the development budget. So the American team, I think it was an American, I don't know. The 2-liter, which was basically just stolen from the Mazda 3, just kind of got very light tweaks and, premium fuel tune. And they just kind of threw it in there. It's still a good engine. Like, it's very efficient, very reliable. It's still pretty fun. It's got some good intake noise, but this one, people say it just feels like it flows better. It's probably a lot of bullshit, just people throwing shit around, but that's cool. Backup camera also, because it's a 2019, it was mandated. And does the 19 yes? No? Okay, well, I don't know if it has Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. It says it has GPS navigation. Really? Kind of weird. I don't know. I didn't realize you could get the whatever it's called, the club. This is technically a club with navigation. Navigation actually works well. I used it yesterday. I mean, it's a decent little system. So I don't know if it has Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. Honestly, I don't know if I care that much. I'm okay. I think it would be a nice thing. But oh my god. But also, like, the car already, you start the car and it automatically connects to your Bluetooth. Man, that's all I kind of need. That's all I really fucking care about. Is I don't have to, do I have to use some sort of goofy ass thing to try and get, my music from my phone, from my fucking Pixel 8, playing through my car speakers? That's all I really care about. And so the ability to just press the start button and, it just like starts playing the music, and then I can press with my little knob thingy right here. I can press with my little knob thingy if I wanna skip or whatever. And okay, I have a rant. Anyone who complains about this knob, you're a fucking old person. You're an old person. You're incapable of learning. You're fucking fat too because your arms are too fucking big. Fuck you. Anyone who complains about this knob, I don't know what to tell you. Like maybe fix your brain. This is the easiest fucking most simple solution to a car infotainment thing I think I've ever fucking seen. It's so easy. It's so easy. Like you have everything. Honestly, you never almost need to fucking use the knob anyways. Like you just press your buttons. You got your button, you got your music button, you got your home button, you got your navigation button, you got your little back button there, your fucking volume knob, and like a favorites thing that you can just press. And it's so easy. It's so easy. I've been driving this car for a day, and I already have the knob down and how many clicks it takes to um get to the skip track button or the fucking whatever pause button. Seriously. And like you can just when you're playing music and you can just hover over the skip track button, and then what I just do, I just like go like that with my whole ass arm, and it just presses the button, and I don't even have to do anything. It feels like I'm fucking uh telepathic, like change the song, and then it just does it. It's so easy. Like I don't know why people are complaining about it. And it is safer. I'm telling you now, this system is safer. Because the Miata, it's not that big of a problem. Because if you just, it's a small car. If you just reach out, it's not that hard to tap things. But in any other bigger car, like, that's not safe, man. If it doesn't make any sense. If using this is illegal, or even in a phone mount, I think a cop can still pull you over in Michigan now, especially now because they fucking like tighten down on it. If this is on a phone mount and you're just in your fucking YouTube music and you're just swiping, or you're just pressing the next button, which I do all the time, a cop can pull you over. It doesn't make any sense. It makes no sense. How the fuck? And that's all I do. That's actually all I do is just press next on my YouTube music thing, and I feel like I'm gonna be pulled over for using my phone while driving. It makes no sense to why a heated seat control can be 3 button presses deep in a screen where you have to actually fully look over and sometimes like look down and then like press, and then maybe like slide something or tap a few times. That's fucking dangerous, bro. I'm telling you, it doesn't make any sense, and it's hypocritical. It doesn't make any sense why using this exactly where an infotainment screen would be is completely illegal, and it's dangerous, and this kills people, and yeah, you can't do that. You're endangering people. But then fucking Elon Musk, well, you're fucking every single seat control is in the screen. Every single climate control button is in the fucking screen. Everything is in the screen. Are the hazard lights in the screen? I think they are. No, I don't think they can be. I think that's illegal to do. But yeah, it's stupid. That is this Miata versus that Miata. The only thing that I'm worried about, and I'm also stupid, when I was on the phone, I was explaining to the guy, this is the second time I called because I didn't realize this car had shipping. I explained to the guy what happened, like, hey, the car has some dents that they didn't mention in the, whatever it's called, in the imperfections section down there. And I just said, I would just want to swap it. They're like, oh, okay, that's fine. And I just didn't put two and two together. I'm gonna have to obviously contact my bank on Monday and say, hey, you know that car that you just financed me for? Yeah, well, can I change the VIN number? Yeah, it's a different year, it's a different VIN number. Yeah, it's a di- it's a different color. So I don't know how this is gonna go. I don't know if Carvana cashed that check yet, or from the very little information that I could find online, yes, it is possible. People have done it to where as long as you're financing for the same amount, they don't have to pull your credit again. They just have to, rewrite up the documents because obviously, it's a different car. I don't know. I can't imagine. I also don't know what to tell the bank. Do I tell them like, hey, there's a bunch of dents and scratches? Because technically they own that car, so I don't think they would like to hear, hey, yeah, the car is damaged. I don't know if I should just. I don't know. The people at my bank are actually really nice and understanding and helpful. Um, I don't want to like lie to them and just say, oh yeah, they had a better deal, so I'm just swapping it out. And plus, that makes me seem like an asshole, an indecisive asshole who fucking just, oh yeah, I'm just gonna swap it, whatever. But what I should have done is the guy on the phone had already reserved it for me for 24 hours. Yet they can just increase the timer, and then like as I was doing it, he said, "Oh, you know what? I'll just reserve it for you for 20 or 72. The full 72." Because obviously I'm very interested in the car, and it's whatever. But yeah, it's I don't know, dude. I should have just and the shipping is non-refundable. This is what I'm trying to get at. The shipping is non-refundable. And I just paid $800 for shipping because unfortunately it was in fuck nowhere, probably out west. So they do charge you for shipping, unfortunately. In situations like those, that's the only bad thing. So the car ended up being $1,500 more. Or no, technically 12 or $1,300 more because they took my down payment, my $300 down payment that I paid directly to Carvana on this car, and then they moved it to this car. Situations like those, that's the only. Yeah, I don't know. Fucking mess. And like my insurance, I'm not worried about. Obviously, they don't give a shit. They're just gonna take that one off and then put this one on, and you go, oh, okay, done. But yeah, I guess first things first, I gotta call my bank because if obviously the bank says no, that's not possible, then what the fuck is the point in? Yeah, I don't know. And like they did say on the thing that they can pay to have it fixed. But dude, body work is so easy to fuck up. It's so easy to fuck up. Like, and especially on when it's on like creases like this, there's a giant, it's on a main crease here, it's on a main crease here. This scratch should be probably pretty easy to fix. And maybe these little dents on here would be easy to fix. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah. So the imperfections on this are. Is it showing this? Is that what it's showing? Like, this is what I don't get, Carvana. How the fuck are you gonna list this tiny little itty bitty fucking. Okay, well, it's not itty bitty. But this is something that I feel like most people wouldn't even complain about. I wouldn't complain. You know, this scratch right here, that's right here that I showed you, whatever. You know, I wouldn't complain about it either. But it's the fact that there's a bunch of fucking, there's one here, there's one here, there's one here, there's one here, there's multiple here. That's the fact, you know. I just don't get it how you can, I don't know. There's that, which I don't know how the hell that happened, but I mean, okay. And then I think they're showing this scuff, which I feel like that could be buffed out if you wanted to, but I mean, it's, I feel like you're almost never gonna, it's like right here. I don't know how you're gonna really even notice that. Yeah. Stupid, stupid, stupid. My friend's gonna be so pissed though, because this is basically the ultimate ND. If you got the BBS for Car Brembo package, then you basically have the ultimate ND. So he's gonna be hella pissed. And his car is also white, but it's sort of the off-white. I think this is oh my god. Photo needed. Oh, these are new. Yeah, that's why. 2023, 2022, 2021, 2019. So they have, it's not the ceramic metallic. So I think this is snowflake white pearl mica. Or is it Arctic white? Why do they have so many fucking whites? Machine gray is sick as hell. I think machine gray is really good. Yeah, okay, so here are the, I don't know why there are 3. So you have fucking 3 different whites. You have white, you have white, and you really can't, I literally thought this was a different color. You can't forget about white. Okay. Why did he paint the fucking BBS's glossy? Is that even the same wheel? I don't even think it's the same wheel. I think it's a different set of BBS. I don't know. That looks ass. Also the tire shine. Disgusting. Okay, I don't even know if this is the correct white or not. Wait. Snowflake white pearl mica. Is it white pearl mica or is it... These are both the same color, but they don't look like the same color. I don't know, dude. I literally have no idea. I don't even know which color. I don't know. This ceramic white is sort of a grayer white. It looks nice. It's a good white. That's the friend. That's the color of my friend. I'm just not going to say anything else. I'm just not. Yeah, because it just says white exterior. Okay. Where's the 12-volt power outlet on this? Yeah, limited slip differential. Yeah, Brembo BBS Recaro package, interior package. This one also has the nice aluminum pedals and stuff. It is a much better car. I'm just worried about fucking insurance, dude. I hate that fucking cop pulled me over, man. I hate it so much. I'm on my mother's plan, and I think credit score is just tanking our rates. I mean, if you look it up, it says that it can affect it by 50%. 50%. And it does say in Michigan it's prohibited or limited. I'm not sure what that means. But yeah, it doesn't make any sense. My grandma was talking to me and I told her, "Oh yeah, I think I figured out, why her insurance is so insane." And I told her about the credit score thing, and she went, "Oh, that would explain it." We were just scratching our heads forever trying to figure out why is her insurance a lot more than my insurance, because they both have like the same driving record. My mom's driving record is very good. She hasn't been in an accident in a bajillion years. Actually, she did get hit and run one time. I wonder if but that shouldn't. That was a long time ago, and it shouldn't affect my insurance. That was probably 8 years ago now, even more. It's been a long time. Um, yeah, I don't know, but I have fucking points on my license because I'm doing a first through third pull when there's not a single car on the road, and this car's like, "Oh, you're in danger. You're endangering. You're in danger." Bitch, shut the fuck up. Just because you don't know how to handle a car, and just because your police department gives you shitty ass all seasons in winter, uh, doesn't mean that my fucking permanent 4-wheel drive Subaru with snow and ice tires can't handle this shit. Like, I'd been driving around all night, and this car wasn't sliding around at all. He was like, "Yeah, I'm sliding around at all, man. You're being really dangerous out here." Like, shut the fuck up. Oh, I think this is tinted too. Seriously, just shut the fuck up. It does look like it's tinted. Yeah, it is. Just a little bit. I would say that's probably the perfect tint too. That looks like probably 30, probably about 30% or maybe 35. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell in these images. And you can't really tell from these because the bright ass white studio lights outside, you can't really tell. Um, it's overexposed. God, I don't think they do. Nice. They really did change the fuck out of Soul Crystal Red. That looks so much different than. It's so much glossier than than the 20, pre whatever. It just looks so much deeper, so much richer. It could just be these pictures too. I don't know. I'm crazy. It always looks very flat in these photos. I knew that. It looks very different in real life. I really hope this all fucking goes. It always looks very flat in these photos. I knew that. It looks very different in real. I don't know if my mic probably fine than it is on something like a phone or whatever. But the webcam, no, that actually putting it right there is the best. It's closest to. Oh, you know what I could do? Wow, look at that. It looks like I'm almost looking directly into the camera now because I put my camera right up. Yeah, wow. Okay, well, that's the update on the Miata situation. Did they picture two keys in this, or yeah? Like, look at the fucking. They took such shit pictures of this one. No, okay, I think they only took one picture. I don't know. Yeah. These are the same rear brakes, yeah. They're the same rear brakes, they're just painted red. Um so what are they? They're uh it's so expensive, man. I went on the Mazda website just to price this car out, what it would have been brand new. Or at least now, I think they've kind of raised the prices over time. And it was like 40 grand. $40,000. Because this package is certainly worth it because you get some sick ass wheels. Like I said, I think they're the perfect wheels for this car. You get, I don't know if these are three piston. I think they're three. You get three piston Brembos in the front, which is another. So okay, wheels could be, $1,500. The um the Brembos could be another $1,500 plus labor. But let's just say, plus labor. So we're at what, $3,000, and then $1,000 for the Recaros. It's like, I mean, and honestly, they're probably more than that. And then you get it comes with the full appearance package and stuff, and it's definitely a fair price, but it just makes the overall car so expensive. I mean, I'm sorry, 40 grand for a new Miata, not worth it, man. I think that the whole point okay. So the Miata is I think it's a very worth it car, but it's also like, sometimes it feels like for 40 grand you could get something probably better. It's tough to explain. Yeah. Like, yeah. You also get the Bilstein dampers. I have a GT but I don't have the GTS package, so that from a ride perspective, I can't make a valid comparison. I don't know if it really makes that big of a difference. I mean, this car's actually pretty comfortable on the highway. It's not bad. I mean, you get a a little bouncy, but it's not bad. Yeah, some people say they really hate the seats, but I'm a small guy, so I don't really, I can kind of fucking just get in anything. Oh shit. I didn't think about that. Fuck. I'm gonna have to get something. God damn it. This is the same problem that I have. Yeah, so obviously, these are bigger wheels. So you can't really, or the brake calipers are bigger, so you can't, you kind of gotta pick and choose. You're more limited as to what you can buy with to have the Brembos on there. That's the fucking issue that I have with my HHR. It's the wheels. I finally figured out why I have those horrible, ugly ass wheels on there. It's because they just barely clear the Brembos. Just barely clears the Brembos. I mean, I probably got less than a half of an inch. Way less than a half of an inch. I mean, it's like fucking, like, probably about that much. That's a good point. If you're leaving the car stock and plan to go autocross or light track duty, get the BBS. If you plan on visiting the track more often, yeah, just go aftermarket, because you're gonna want, wheels aren't such a big of a deal, but you're gonna want more control over what sort of brake calipers you want and what sort of brake pads you want anyways. Yeah. And this is also true though. You cannot install the price, those components for the purchase price of that package. But like I said, my issue with it is just it's so expensive. The Recaros do look fucking nice as hell though. People do say that they wear more. I gotta be really careful with fucking this seat bolster, man. I on my Subaru, that it had really high leg support on my WRX, my 2004. Those are actually really nice seats. They're very firm and they didn't have a lot of sort of curvature to them, but I liked them. You sat real nice and low and it was good. But yeah, that bolster had been evaporated, and I don't blame the guy, honestly. It's it's almost impossible not to hit it. That was basically the only wear on that interior, was a tiny, the side bolster had kind of started to deteriorate a little bit. I think this is asking for. Fuck, dude, I have to do everything. So why are they? I should just not tell. I shouldn't even be saying this. I should just not tell my bank that I just swapped cars. Just keep paying the loan off. I have no idea, man. But I know you can't do that because it wouldn't work. Part of me kind of thinks like, oh, you could probably get away with it, but you probably couldn't. That probably counts as committing fraud. Probably a felony. Yeah, these wheels, man. I like this little key fob cover that this guy's got. Because the two keys that I do have, they're pretty scratched up because it's all just sort of hard, shiny plastic. So you know, it's kind of rough. Look at that. Is it lower? I think it's going to be almost impossible to tell if it's lower. Maybe a little? It might just be an optical illusion because of the fucking overexposed car, and then also the difference in wheels. It's kind of a different wheel shape, you know what I'm saying? These wheels kind of look bigger even though I don't think they're bigger. I think this car is great unless you're a typical XL sized American. Imagine being 5'6". I'm 5'6" and I weigh 155 pounds. Damn. Okay, let's look this up. 5'6", 155 LBS. Yep, LGS. What does this look like on a person? Okay, I'm just gonna imagine naked women. Um, no, you're 5'10". 5'6", 155. Yeah, okay, here we go. I don't want to open. I love looking at naked men on stream. I feel like I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it was like gripping him too hard. I wonder if he was too short. That'd be funny. Imagine being too short for a Miata. I doubt it though. He didn't really say like was it a thigh issue? Was it a lumbar issue? That's the only potential thing that I could see being kind of uncomfortable in these Miata seats after a while is like they're comfortable, but I think that this is kind of very flat. You're just kind of sitting there, and after a while, after a longer trip, a longer amount of time driving, uh, my back might be a little owie. Should just get an NC. I still get my Carvana wants so fucking much for these, bro. It's not worth it. Like I get it, this is the NC3 and whatever, but it's not worth it. These are really sick. I mean, you got the 6-speed. Is this aftermarket? I can't. That is very aftermarket. Yeah. This is a clean car. These look honestly very good. I think it's honestly the second best looking Miata. Don't tell anyone. But the NC3, like look at this thing. They really made it look nice. You've got these fog lights, these black painted wheels, this like subtle striping. It's just MX5. You got the little club badge, this front splitter, and on the interior you got this nice, color body matched MX5. Just saying. I think that yeah, this is definitely second best looking Miata behind something like this. Oh, okay. So does this say if it has Apple CarPlay or Android Auto? It probably doesn't. I don't really care. Yeah, I don't think it does. Because it probably would have listed it. I don't really care. So I think it was I don't know. It might have been like a thing where these cars were all capable of it, but it was an option that you could select, and then in 2020 or whatever, it became standard. I'm not sure. Like this one says it has it. I thought that said all-wheel drive. I got really confused for a second. Oh yeah, I was looking for the tack. Yeah, people say that okay, if you could amalgamate one Miata into, all of the Miatas into one Miata, you would want like the suspension and the engine of this car, because apparently this engine revs to 7,700. It's really, really communicative and buzzy and cool, and it also handles really well. It's very neutral. The ND kind of oversteers, people say a lot, um due to the differential, maybe, I don't know. uh but obviously the ND, I think, is probably the best looking Miata. Not probably, it is. And it's also very light, 2,300 pounds, versus this was 2,500 or something, 2,400. And this is more a rigid chassis and stuff like that. I don't know. Oh, did I not respond to that? Dude, I got so many people messaging me. I don't even know what the hell. So small. I don't know, people like, what do I say when, oh, how you liking your car? I don't know, good. I don't know. Okay, here we go. I really need to get used to RWD and how fast the revs drop. Yeah, it's true. I'm having to recalibrate. Okay, every car that I've had, they're all, it's not the main focus. Is, oh, well, how fast can we get the revs to drop? Whatever. How fast can the engine spin freely? The focused, the focused, the focus revved so slow. It actually took probably a full almost 2 seconds for the engine to get up to red line. Like if you were just redlining it at a stoplight or something, you'd have to. It took a very long time for the car to. The Subaru was pretty good with it, but still, even then, actually, yeah, the Subaru was pretty good with it. But everything else, like the HHR has really tightly spaced gears, but the engine still, the revs drop very slow. First to second is, in both of those cars that I just mentioned, you had to hold the clutch in for so long. Um, this car, it's like, holy shit, you gotta really shift fast. So I have to recalibrate my brain on that. Oh my god, I'm going insane. I have to be so cold, man. Why the fuck would I buy a convertible? Does it get all cold on me? Yeah, I realized something funny though. My brother and I both own convertibles now. I always forget has um a Volkswagen EOS. I don't know if it's EOS or EOS. Yes. But obviously this is a hardtop convertible. Yeah. I wonder how much he uses that feature, if at all. This thing burns oil like a bitch, dude. I'm talking a fucking quart every couple fill-ups. Like, honestly, and the lady that it was one owner, and the lady that bought it brand new, she probably should have said, "Hey, you probably should have fought to say, hey, this is an unreasonable amount of oil consumption considering the age of the vehicle." Because I think even by like 50,000 miles or 30,000 miles, somewhere in there, it was already burning kind of a lot of oil. You know, every car burns oil. Every car burns oil. That's how it works. It's impossible. You know, you got oil in there. A little bit is just gonna kind of burn off. But yeah, it was probably due to improper break-in. I'm guessing because old lady doesn't know how to fucking do anything, or she put 87 in it. Its whole life. Come on, bro. You're really gonna buy the power top convertible for the fucking two-door convertible Volkswagen for, I think it was $46,000 or something, brand new. She had the receipts. But you're gonna go, oh well, I don't want to spend the even 20 cents more for mid-grade. I don't want to spend the 20 cents more for mid-grade, or oh, I don't want to spend the whatever 50 cents more for premium, or 60 cents. It's not like, okay, listen to me. If you drive a big ass truck and you drive a lot, okay, I understand. Premium sucks. But if you drive something like this, it easily gets 30 miles a gallon. It's just a fucking 2-liter 4-cylinder. Who cares? Even from an empty tank, VW EOS fuel tank capacity. I'm gonna say mines are closed. 14.7. So fucking close. So fucking close. Oh, that's a lot of weight actually. I didn't realize that. I mean, that makes sense, but that's the first time I've ever seen that listed with the capacity. So yeah, 14.5 gallons. Like, so if you're paying, what's gas prices right now? It's let's just say 330. 330 times, you get it when you're basically empty. You got like a gallon and a half left. So let's say 13 gallons times 13. That's $42. That's $43. Okay. So let's say 3.3 plus 0.6, 3.9 times, what did I do? 13. Like, really? Really? The fucking 50.7 minus 42.9. The $8.7. No. What will I do? I can't afford that. I bought a $45,000 Volkswagen. I can't afford it. No. Really? Really? Seriously? That's why I laugh. You know, people go, "Oh, premium. That's so expensive. That's so expensive." Shut the fuck up. No, it's not. It's $8 more. It's $8, dude. Like, fucking stop. Don't go out to eat that for the third time that week, and then boom, you have saved actually probably enough to pay for 2 fill-ups with premium gasoline. And the only reason I did actually recommend to my brother, because he was asking me like, "Hey, should I really put premium in this?" And I went, "Yeah, you probably should." But he is a down bad broke college student, big time. So I went, "Okay, well, how about we compromise here? You put mid-grade in. Put mid-grade in. It'll stop any. I mean, it's probably fine at this point. It'll stop any like pinging though, and you'll get a little more power out of it, you know, because it is a turbocharged. It's the 2 liter like TFSI, whatever they called it. It was used in every Volkswagen, Audi, fucking everything around that time. Basically from 2000, like the mid 2000s up until, I mean, into the recession, basically. Well, this 4x3? Why is this 4x3? Well, I can change the, hold on. Oh my god, do I still have it open? Yes. I forget how much shit you can, whatever. Okay. Going fucking crazy. Dude, this fucking sucks. I'm gonna deal with this shit. I really hope this doesn't like ruin this car for me. I really am the type of person that just doesn't want to do that shit, you know? You know what I'm gonna do now? I'm gonna go and do X all this shit out. And we're gonna go to this, and we're gonna go to docs.google.com. I got an assignment due tonight, BIP. Look at this bad boy. Hold on, I need to switch these. Okay. I fucking hate it. I hate it, hate it, hate it, hate it, hate it, hate it. I am really excited to, my graduation is in Ohio. You know, like Ohio gozaimasu, you know? And, I get to hopefully drive a Miata down there. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so where was I? During a potential interview, one of the most crucial points is the ability to anticipate and answer any questions the employer may have about yourself. If I was in an interview for this position, here are some questions that I would be prepared to answer. So I was on this. Create 5 to 10 interview questions. Maybe. This teacher's a fucking little gimpy motherfucker. I hope you're watching, you fucking gimpy fuck. That's right. Fucking you. He has basically, I don't even think he fucking looks at the, I don't even think he looks at the goddamn, whatever it's called, at the assignments. Taking a B-roll. I look, dude, what the fuck? I have to retake that. I'm sorry. I usually don't retake them. I have to. Sometimes I amaze myself. Okay. So, like, this paper doesn't actually matter that much. I don't have to think about this that hard. I can probably just write it down, whatever the fuck, and just kind of, yeah. Oh, I forgot I did actually create a resume. I'd probably have to tweak it, but okay, I'm getting distracted. I don't know. Like, okay, so what was this job again? It was repairing, basically upkeep of computers, laptops, Zebras, like the little Android phones with the scanners on them, in a factory or something. Okay. I'm gonna think way too hard about this. I should just fucking rapid fire. You know what I'm saying? Rapid fire. How am I gonna do this too? Should I just like quotation marks everything, or I think after research is completed, develop 5 to 10 potential interview questions. Oh. Okay. After research is completed, develop five potential interview questions you could face, and focus on the areas above. The paper should then lead into include all developed interview questions along with your response to each question. Okay, that was my question about the questions. Am I responding to them? So no matter what, this paper is going to be a dry ass fucking paper. That's very robotic because you can't really. Okay. So yeah. So I guess I'm just gonna do like quotation marks, and then I'm gonna put I would answer this question by, and then just putting my question for the answer. So the biggest question I think that they would have for me at this job is, so see, here's gonna be the really stupid thing. Is like, I'm not qualified for this job technically. They made you pick one. They made you go on fucking Indeed and just say, okay, throw a dart at the board. I don't know. Just pick a job. and like pretend you're getting interviewed, which is what I'm doing. But I'm technically not qualified for this because they want like 2 years of actual um repair or diagnostic work, hardware wise, which I don't have. I mean, I honestly don't doubt that I could do all this though, because I am the fucking computer hardware guy, okay? You know how many computers I've built? You know how many fucking diagnostic things I've done? You know how many Oh, I have certifications. Actually, I don't, but you know, they don't know that. Am I right? Uh. Okay, so how would I respond to this? I would go, when I was a young boy. Fucking start at the beginning of my life. Um, as long as I can remember. Okay, so I don't want to say like building PCs first. Dude, I would crumble under the situation. I would not be able to do it. I would not be able to do this shit. I would fuck this job interview up so bad. Like, I suck. You should see me try and record a YouTube video. It is horrible. It's really bad. It takes 40 minutes for an 11-minute video. My own repairing and I don't like that. Is that a fucking R? Yeah, okay, that was weird. As long as I can remember, I've been repairing and building my own computers. I mean, this is all I really can ask, right? Yeah. Um, as long as I can remember, I've been building and repairing my own computers. Why is my like backspace fucking fucked? Bonker. You know what? Here, maybe this would make more sense. I should probably go like this. I have do like actual experiences. I have in I have the and then I'll go into like, oh yeah, but you know, I've always been blah 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 blah, you know. I don't think this place would hire me. I don't think they make exceptions. I fucking hate that dude. You know, I really I hate the I fucking hate having I would actually probably like this job. Okay, if my like dream job. I don't know if you want to call that. What I want to do, the closest thing that resembles to an actual plan of when someone wants, oh, hey, what do you want to do? I would say I want to do something with technology hardware. That's not like a very good, like computer hardware, or I am a hardware person. I don't like software. I like the sort of more hands-on. I don't want to be fucking typing on a keyboard. I want to be, installing a processor. I want to be fucking unbending pins on a CPU or some shit. I want to be diagnosing dead RAM. That's what I like to do, and that's what I'm very good at, I feel like. Yeah. But those types of jobs are hard to find. This is actually the first job that I've really, like, I can't code. I can't do networking. I think I would want to shoot myself in the first week. Or, yeah, I mean, that falls under networking. As long as I can remember, I have the certification here. I think and as long as long as I can remember, I've been repairing and building my own computers. And yeah, whatever computers. I love to tinker. I find it fun, almost like a puzzle. Did you see how bad I am at typing? Yeah, I'm like actually really bad at typing. That's another thing. I think I'm just gonna do it like that. So, okay. Here are some questions that I'd be prepared to answer. In quotations, what is your experience with repairing and upkeep of computers and laptops? I would answer, I think I can also put this in quotation marks. I have insert certification here. As long as I can remember, I've been repairing and building my own computers. I love to tinker. I find it fun, almost like a puzzle to troubleshoot and track down hardware problems. Period, quotation. But this is going to kind of look weird if I put another quotation right here. Would it? Okay, well, I think that's enough for today. I'm going to go to work and do this at work because... Yeah.